welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the Gold IRA blueprint.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah, this is specifically for all of you in Texas who are planning for retirement. Now, before we even get into this, I want you to head on over to goldirablueprint.com/exclusive for a free checklist that'll really help you choose the right Gold IRA company for you. So, what exactly is a Gold IRA? I'll let you take this one.
So a gold IRA, it's like a, self-directed retirement account, but it lets you invest in physical gold and, other precious metals instead of just the traditional, stocks and bonds.
So this is like taking control and saying, hey, I want something real in my portfolio.
Exactly.
Something tangible that I could hold.
Yeah, I love that. It's something tangible. It's not just numbers on a screen.
Right.
And that's what, a lot of people find really appealing about gold. It's this safe haven asset.
Yeah, it's that stability that I think a lot of people are looking for, especially when they're, thinking about retirement and the future. And the stock market is like, so volatile.
It's a roller coaster.
Yeah. But gold has historically held its own.
Right. Absolutely. And Texas in particular has become like a real hub for gold IRA companies.
Oh, wow.
So, which is great news for those listeners in Texas because it means they've got a lot of options.
Options are always good.
But, of course, with so many companies, it can be tricky.
Yeah. How do you choose?
How do you choose the right one? And that's really where the Gold IRA blueprint comes in.
It's like a guide through all the noise.
So before we get into, which company is best for who,
right?
Let's take a step back and just talk about why would someone even want a Gold IRA in the first place?
That's a great question. And I think, the why really comes down to two main things.
Okay.
Hedging against inflation.
And the potential tax advantages. So let's start with inflation, right? Think about what a dollar could buy you 10 years ago.
Oh, gosh.
Versus today. It buys you a lot less, right?
Yeah.
Your purchasing power is shrinking, and that's inflation at work. And that can really erode your savings over time.
Scary.
It is scary. But gold has historically been a hedge against inflation. Unlike paper currency, which can be printed endlessly, gold has a limited supply.
Yeah.
It's scarce. And that scarcity gives it this inherent value that tends to hold up, even when inflation is rising.
So it's kind of like having an insurance policy.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
It's like an insurance policy for your savings, When things get rocky, you've got gold there to potentially help you stay afloat.
And what about the tax advantages?
Oh, yeah, tax advantages. Those are really important, too. So, just like with traditional IRAs, with a gold IRA, you benefit from tax-deferred growth.
So what does that mean for the average person like me?
Okay, so that means that you don't pay taxes on the gains your investments make until you withdraw the funds when you retire. So your money's growing tax-free.
Okay.
It's like a little head start.
That's awesome. So gold IRAs offer this security and growth, which, we're all looking for.
Exactly. But, of course, as with any investment, it's important to do your research. And that's where the Gold IRA blueprint can be so helpful. It gives you all the information you need to make a really informed decision.
And don't forget to head over to goldirablueprint.com/exclusive for that free checklist.
Yes, definitely do that.
Okay, so now let's get to the fun part. Let's talk about who the contenders are.
Yes, let's do it. So in the Gold IRA blueprint, we highlight several top-rated companies.
Okay.
There's Roslyn Capital,
Yeah.
Goldco, Augusta Precious Metals, Lear Capital,
Lear.
American Hartford Gold, Birch Gold Group,
Okay.
and Priority Gold.
So many to choose from.
Right.
Like, how do we even begin to pick? What are we looking for here?
Yeah. Well, choosing the right Gold IRA company, it's kind of like choosing a partner, for your retirement journey.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
You want someone, you can trust somebody who understands, what you need and somebody with a proven track record.
Yeah.
So the Gold IRA blueprint really breaks it down into like 4 key areas.
Okay.
Reputation fees, storage options, and customer service.
Okay. Those are good. I like those pillars. Let's start with reputation. How do we even know?
Yeah.
What are we looking for?
Well, think about it like choosing a doctor. You want somebody with experience, expertise, and a good bedside manner. So in the Gold IRA world, that translates to looking for companies that have been around for a while.
Okay.
Have positive customer reviews, and are known for being transparent.
Okay, so how do we check all that?
Well, the internet is your best friend here.
Oh, yeah?
You can look at independent review platforms, customer testimonials, financial publications, and of course, the Gold IRA Blueprint offers rankings and in-depth analysis based on a lot of research.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we've done our research. What about fees?
Ooh, fees. Yeah.
Everybody's favorite topic.
Everybody's least favorite topic. But they're important.
Yeah.
Because, fees can really eat into your returns.
Oh,
So
man.
it's really important to understand what those fees are up front.
Yeah. What kind of fees are we even talking about?
So typically you're looking at like three main types of fees: setup fees,
Okay.
annual maintenance fees,
Yeah.
and then storage fees.
Storage fees.
Yeah, because you don't want to be keeping your gold bars under your mattress.
No. Right. So that's asking for trouble.
Exactly. So reputable gold IRA companies, they work with specialized depositories
Okay.
that offer secure storage facilities.
So like Fort Knox.
Basically. Yeah, they've got, 24/7 monitoring,
Wow.
multiple layers of security,
Okay. Yeah.
advanced technology.
So my gold's going to be safe.
Your gold is going to be very safe.
So the storage fees cover that.
Yes.
Okay. Now, are there like different storage options?
There are. So there's segregated storage
Okay.
and commingled storage.
Okay. What's the difference?
So with segregated storage, your precious metals are kept separate from other investors' holdings.
Oh, okay.
It's like having your own private vault.
Fancy.
Right. Yeah. And that offers, the highest level of security and ownership, but it usually costs a little bit more.
Makes sense. You get what you pay for.
Exactly. Then there's commingled storage. And that means that your metals are stored together with other people's assets.
Oh.
So it's kind of like sharing a safe deposit box. And this is typically more cost effective.
Okay.
But, some investors, they prefer that peace of mind that comes with segregated storage.
So it's kind of weighing those two.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So we've covered reputation, fees, storage.
Right.
What about customer service? How important is that?
Yeah, that's really important because remember, a gold IRA, this is a long-term investment. You're in it for the long haul. You want a company that's responsive, knowledgeable, and that treats you like a valued client.
Like a friend, like someone you can call.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So look for companies that offer personalized support, clear communication, readily available educational resources.
Awesome. Okay, so this has been super helpful so far.
Yeah.
We've learned why we might want a gold IRA.
Right.
We've gone through the top contenders in Texas.
Yes.
We broke down like how to choose the right company for you.
Exactly.
But now let's get into the actual like how do we open an account?
Yeah, let's get practical.
This is a good time to remind everyone
Yes.
about that free checklist.
Yes.
goldirablueprint.com/exclusive.
It'll walk you through every step of
Yeah.
choosing a gold IRA company.
So let's say I'm ready. What do I do? Okay, so I've done all my research.
Okay.
I've used the Gold IRA Blueprint. I've compared companies.
Yeah.
And I found one that feels like a good fit. Now what?
All right, so now you're going to want to reach out to that company directly. Ask some questions. Get a feel for their customer service.
Gotcha. Make sure it's a good match.
Exactly. It's kind of like a first date.
Yeah.
You want to make sure you have a good connection.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Okay, so we've had our first date.
Okay.
I like them. What's next?
All right, so just like with any financial account, there's going to be a little bit of paperwork.
Paperwork.
But don't worry, they'll walk you through it.
Oh,
You'll
yeah.
need to provide, proper ID and documentation.
Okay, so once all the paperwork's done,
All right.
then what?
Then it's time to fund your account.
Okay, how does that work with a Gold IRA?
So you've got a couple of options. You can roll over funds from existing retirement accounts,
Okay,
like a traditional IRA or a 401k,
gotcha.
or you can make direct contributions.
So I can either transfer money I already have
Yes.
or start fresh.
Exactly.
Now
And
that-
of course, each option has different tax implications, so you'll want to, talk to a financial advisor to figure out the best approach.
Always good to get that expert advice.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, so we've covered choosing a company, doing the research, doing the paperwork, funding the account.
Right.
It all seems pretty straightforward. But we need to talk about the risks, right?
We do, because every investment has risks.
Mm-hmm.
Gold IRAs are no exception. So it's really important to, go into this understanding both the potential upsides and the potential downsides.
Right, okay, so let's talk about it.
Okay, so let's start with market volatility.
Okay.
Gold prices, like any investment, they can fluctuate.
Okay, so it's not like a sure thing.
Right, exactly. Various factors can influence gold prices, global demand, economic conditions,
Yeah.
geopolitical events. It's a lot of factors.
It's like a long game. right?
It is a long game. Exactly. It's a long-term strategy. You don't want to panic if you see, a little dip in the short term.
Just ride the waves.
Right.
What
Exactly.
about like storage?
Oh, yeah, storage. Storage is really important.
Yeah, because we talked about the custodian. Choosing the right custodian.
Super important.
Yeah, what should we be looking for there?
So you want to look for custodians who are insured,
Okay.
who have really strong security protocols in place,
Mm.
and who use, advanced technology to protect your gold. Transparency is key.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid to ask them questions. How do you keep my gold safe?
Got it.
What's your track record?
So do your research.
Always do your research. And that's where the free checklist from goldirablueprint.com/exclusive.
It's coming in handy.
It really comes in handy. It walks you through everything.
Awesome. Okay, so we've talked about market volatility,
Yeah.
storage, custodians. Is there anything else that we should be wary of?
Yeah. Unfortunately, just like with any investment space,
Yeah.
the gold market can attract scammers.
Oh, no.
So you've got to be careful. So vigilance is key. Always verify a company's credentials.
Yep.
Check their customer ratings. Look for reviews from reputable sources.
Mhm.
And make sure you understand all the investment terms before you hand over any money. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah, that's a good rule of thumb for anything.
Right.
Okay, well, this has been a really great deep dive into the Gold IRA blueprint.
It really has.
We've covered so much.
Yes, we have.
We learned why a Gold IRA might be right for you.
Yeah.
We went through the process of choosing a company.
Mm.
We even talked about, the potential risks.
Absolutely.
So just to kind of sum it all up,
Okay.
a Gold IRA, it can be a really valuable tool
Yes.
to diversify your portfolio.
Yeah.
Help protect your savings from inflation.
Absolutely.
But like anything else, it's not a guarantee.
Right.
It's important to do your research, choose the right company,
Yes.
the right custodian, and really just, make an informed decision.
Exactly.
And of course, don't forget to download that checklist.
Yes. That checklist.
goldirablueprint.com/exclusive.
It's a great resource.
It's so helpful. It'll help you navigate this whole world.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. It's a pleasure having you.
It was a pleasure being here.
And to all of our listeners out there,
Yes.
we hope this information was helpful, and we wish you all happy investing.